you're taking your sunglasses off, and I'm putting mine on.
Fine. I'll put mine back on.
Fine.
It's pretty bright out here.
Yeah, it is bright out here. Anyway, this is Bill and Deb.
It went and turned June on us.
Yeah.
Is what the deal is.
Almost July.
Yeah. Getting closer.
Yeah. But we arrived at our next destination. We just thought we'd give you a quick update about that right quick. What's the name of this campground?
People's Creek.
People's Creek Campground. Now this is on Lake Wappapello, which is about, I'd say what, 14 miles or so north of
Poplar Bluff.
Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Probably.
Yeah, somewhere in that
It doesn't
ballpark.
seem like very far.
Well, you drive that far. Probably as the crow flies, it's not that far. But that's how far you drive.
And Poplar Bluff, of course, has your grocery stores, your Harbor
Poplar
Freight.
Bluff's got everything. Yeah, it's got Harbor Freight. I didn't get a chance to stop there, but it's got a Harbor Freight.
And there's a Dollar General just right down the road.
Yes, yeah, just 3 miles away or so.
So,
Not even that far.
we're fixed.
Yeah. And we're going to give you a tour of the campground here in a couple of days. But we just thought we'd give you a quick update and tell you how everything went. The trip was totally uneventful.
More hilly than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
I guess I get this idea that once I get out of Arkansas and just a little bit of Missouri, then all of a sudden the roads smooth out. But no, we're still pretty much hills.
We're still in, I guess, I don't know if they still call this the Ozarks or not, but it's pretty hilly here. The campground itself is pretty hilly, as a matter of fact, which we'll show you more about that. And it's a pretty drive in.
Yes.
When we came across the dam, it was really pretty.
Yes.
The way that's all laid out there.
And I have not put my toes in the water yet, but from up a little bit, the water looks fairly clear.
Yeah. And they have a really nice swim beach too, it appeared, as we drove by. And you do drive by that on the way into the campground.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the lower section.
Right. Yeah, which is something we discovered.
We didn't know this.
We didn't realize this, but there is a upper section and a lower section. And the upper section you actually come to before the lower section, but the lower section, it appears, is where the booth is, where you have to check in.
That's what it assumed.
Which is the second entrance on down.
Right.
So, but we just happened to get here accidentally.
Yeah.
Because our
To be quite honest, Bill pulled into a little gas station to turn around, and it was like, well, there it is.
Yeah. Anyway. And that's another reason why we like to leave early enough so we can get to a strange campground before the sunset.
Before dark.
And get all set up and everything.
We got here about, 5:30, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
And of course, it's summertime, so it still stays light.
Oh, yeah.
But we do prefer to come in while we can see in a strange new campground.
Had this been another time of the year,
we would
where
have
it gets dark earlier, we would have left earlier from where we were. But our host that we had at the other campground, our host we had where we were mooch docking, which is about 130 some odd miles west of here. We just enjoyed visiting with them so much that we got away later than we had anticipated.
Later than we normally do.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, we're having a wonderful time. We're looking forward to showing you this campground. We're not real tickled with the site that we're at. No. However, as we kind of cruised through the campground this morning, we found a lot of sites that we would recommend. So be watching for that.
Right. And this one's not so bad once we got in. It was just kind of at an odd angle, and it had trees and
bit difficult
things you had to navigate. And once we got in, it wasn't bad. It's a slight, I think we had to put a couple blocks on the other side.
Right. We had to
for
raise
leveling, but not bad.
2 Camco blocks high on the driver's side in order to get it level left to right. But we expect that.
Yeah, I mean that's nothing.
That's why we carry a total of 6 sets of Camco leveling blocks.
And as far as I can determine, you might find this different. We'll look at it before we do the drive-through, but I think every site has at least 50, 30, 20, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And
some of them have sewer. Is that right?
Well, I believe that is correct.
Yeah, we will double check that and let you know. But our site
does not.
But we do have 50 amp service.
And water.
And the normal price is $20 a night, which means it's $10 a night for us.
Right.
And what site are we at?
17.
17. We're at site 17, folks, at Peoples Creek Campground on Lake Wappapello. If you happen to be out cruising around, and if you happen to see us sitting outside, if you cruise through the campground, be sure and stop by. We'd love to visit with you and say hi.
Yes.
So for now, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, did you show my
let me show
shutter?
that right quick.
I know you saw my decal.
Yeah.
See the shutters.
Yeah. Our host said where we were mooch docking. Hopefully I can zoom into that in post-production.
I mentioned to Terry that I would like to have, I would been kind of thinking I wanted shutters, and I'd even considered painting them on. He says, what color would you want them? And I said, black. And next day he sends me a picture and says, will this work?
Yeah. So anyway, we ended up, we have shutters on both sides now. He made them out of the same material, that kind of stuff out of, and hung them up there.
And I think it really added.
Deb really likes it, don't you?
Yes,
well, I
do.
like it too.
I like it.
I like it too.
Makes it look like a house.
Yeah. But now when we eventually add the windows
to the doors,
I guess we'll have to
I'll have to have shutters for
contact
those.
Terry for that as well, right?
Probably.
Yeah. See how it goes?
See, Terry, how that goes?
Yeah, welcome to my world, Terry. Anyway, we're going to let you go now, folks. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures, and you know what we're going to say. We are not camping.
We are living.
Y'all get out there and do some living, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.